Hey everyone. Ooh, that was terrible. Hey everyone. Hang on. Let me just get chat ready and then I'll be ready. All right, chat's ready. Cool. Okay. Hey everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing good. The crunching you hear in the background is Yuki. He has decided to have his lunch right now as soon as I hit the button. So I'm just gonna do a quick little stream here. Oh, I want to say a couple weeks ago. It might have, I don't know, it might have been not that far back, but I did a silent coloring video on this one. I'm not going to sharpen this one because it's broken. So I did a silent coloring video on one of these pages and I just wanted to work on it some more. I've been working on it since yesterday, and that is the owl page, and this is an aviary. I jumped back to mythographic. I know it's Camellia month, but I jumped back in mythographic because I just kind of wanted to jump back into it, I guess. I like coloring in these books, so I jumped back into it. So I'm just gonna color some of these pages in here. I'm using my Holbeins today. Well, at least on the pages, I'm using my Holbeins. I don't think I'm gonna use my Holbeins on the whole page. It just kind of depends on the color I'm looking for, I guess. I am waiting on a package. It's supposed to be here later, so when it comes, I may come back up. I plan on being off by... I don't want to be on too long because I want to watch Foxy's live. She's having a game night, so I want to watch that. I will probably just be screaming the answers out loud because I'm probably going to be working on some coloring things. So I'll just probably be screaming the answers out loud to myself like last time, even though no one's going to hear me scream. But I like watching her game nights. They're fun. If you haven't watched them, she's streaming tonight. I think it's at 7:30 her time, which is Eastern, which is like 3 something my time. No, 4 o'clock my time. So I want to watch that. So I'll definitely be off by then because it's only 12:30 right now. Hi Marcia, how are you? It's only 12:30 right now, so I'll be over there. I'll be off and ready to watch by the time she gets on. I don't think I seen what the theme was this time. Guess it's gonna be a surprise. I was doing pretty good on the last one. I think there were like maybe 1 or 2 and they start doing the lyrics, the rest of the lyrics. That's kind of when I kind of struggled. But when we were doing the unscramble, I was on point for that one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna catch her. I'm off today, so I get to catch all the live streams. When I'm at work and I do have like the chance to catch, go on YouTube, I'm usually missing everyone's live stream by like a few minutes, or they'll have already streamed for the day or something like that. So it's really hard to catch them when I'm at work. So I have to like watch the playback. Um, which I'm okay with watching the playback, but I do prefer being there actually in the live. But I don't mind watching the playbacks. Some people don't even leave the playbacks up, so I appreciate that they leave the playbacks up to be rewatched. So I'll be there for that, and I do believe View is going to be over there as well. I'm not sure if she's going to be a guest again. I think that's what, if I read it correctly. I think she's going to be up on the panel. I really wish I could have made it to their. They had like a little crayon coloring stream last week, and I couldn't be there. Well, I was in the chat, but I couldn't come up because I was at work, so I missed that one. The only time I really have time to come up is like Wednesdays and Thursdays, and Wednesdays is like my actual streaming day, but I had a crappy day yesterday, so I didn't come up. I didn't have the energy to come up. I wanted to, but then after the day, I was like, no, I don't want to. Hey, TaylorMade, how are you? So I moved it to today, and here we are. And I want to test out my crayons in my in my Kirby book. I don't know why I said mythographic. What is the name of this book? Oh, that's why. Mythic Animals. I want to test my crayons out in that book. Right now I'm using the Holbeins. I didn't feel like fighting with my other pencils to try to figure out what to get this color. Can I drop my link? What do you mean? Like to come up? I don't think I can. I think it might be too late. I think I have to do it at the start of the stream, because I'm not using Restream or anything. I'm just using not Facebook, YouTube. Let me see if I can add another person. What does this button do? Whoops. I don't know what that is. Okay, I pushed something. That was not it. Yeah, I think it might be too late, because I don't, when I stream, I don't use Restream and what's the other one? I forgot what the other one is called, because they don't ever work for me. They always, like, when I try to use them, they always like the connection drops, or it ends the live, or it freezes for some whatever reason. It does not work when I try to do my own stream. But it works fine if I like come up to somebody else's stream, then it works. But when I try to do it by myself, it doesn't work. So I just use regular YouTube, the streaming from YouTube. I guess it's just called live. Oh, my thoughts on the best. Okay, for like beginners or StreamYard. Oh yeah, StreamYard is a definite. That's the one that just really gives me the most trouble. Um, and it was really messing with my lives. I had to stop because it was like it would freeze me, and I would have to end the live and come back, and then I had to figure out how to squish the two lives together in one video. It was a mess. I refuse. Um, but like my thoughts on the best coloring pencils for like beginners, or specifically what? Because in my opinion, it depends. Overall, I still would say the Polychromos is a really good pencil, and those are still like I'll pick those up before anything else. Um, they work so far in all my books. I don't have any issues with them. They work well with other mediums. So, like if you're using watercolor or, you know, whatever alcohol marker, those polys will go right on top just fine. Um, I know some pencils don't work that well with other mediums, and you have to kind of play and guess and figure it out. Overall, the polys is a really good one. They are rounded. I think I've showed my polys. Like I'll promote the polys before I would the Prismacolor. Me and Prismacolor do not get along, but my polys, yes. Now I wish they had more colors. I have the full set. It's 120. Um, but this is also my favorite because I color with more muted kind of colors, and they have really good like earthy colors. Even in the greens, some of them are over here because I'm using them, but even in the greens, they have good earthy ones. They have some bright ones too, but they have really good earth. Um, you know, they're not super bright. I have the Prismacolors. They're okay in certain situations, but I don't like them because they smear. And I also do a lot of layering, and they don't layer very well. They're more of like a blending type of thing. You can layer with them, but only to a certain extent. And they don't work for me. They smear way too much, especially the purples and the blues. Um, I can't do it. Uh, I would say if you have the budget, um, Holbein is also a good one. If you are a fan of Prismacolor and you have the budget, like I would check Amazon Japan because they usually have them, they're not the full like almost $500. I got mine some years ago, probably like 3 to 4 years ago. And okay, you're in love with the Prismacolors. Okay. So here's the thing with that. A lot of people who like the Prismacolors, um, you like them, I assume, because they blend together very well, or how soft they are. So my Holbeins is like a mix of the polys and the Prismas. So if I want something like really close to the Prismacolors but not quite, I'll pick these up. I'll use these. These are expensive though for no reason. Like if you can get them in single stock. So I would recommend getting a couple first to see if you like them because they're like $7, $8 a pencil. Um, they also have smaller sets, so you can do that. But honestly, the polychromos, they don't smear. You can run your hand, and even these don't really smear. I can run my hand across this and they don't smear. If I did that with the Prismacolors, it'd be brown all over this page. Even just me resting my arm here like this, the Prismacolors would smear, and I can't have that. Um, Let me see if I have a page. Let me see. I do believe, I want to say the coins are in Prismacolor. They feel like it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think these were with polys, the color of the bird. In the pearls were polys. But I'm looking for a finish page where I used more than one pencil. But my polys are definitely my go-to. I know them like the back of my hand. Um, Let me see. Okay. This one I use the Pablos on. So those are the ones by Karen Dosh. That's another good one. These are like a softer polychromos, but these make my hands hurt because they're very like thin. So like compared to the Holbein, how am I gonna show this? You can see that the Holbein is thicker. I don't know if that's showing very well, but the Holbein is much thicker and it's round. These are like thin. This almost feels like those school pencils that you get like at school for testing. That's what this feels like. But when it goes down on the paper, it's nice, it's soft, they blend well, they layer beautifully. Um, this was all done with Pablo's except for like, the clouds, which was just alcohol marker. There's some like watercolor and stuff, but you can see the base of alcohol markers. They go right on top, just like the polys. Um, what else? I know there was a page I did. I guarantee you it's probably like in one of my older mythographic books. Because these are like the newer ones. So these are the ones I have just out. Um, my older ones, though, I can probably... One of these days, I'll re-show all the pages I've done in these books. Because um, I think it's been a while since I've done it. And I also have like more books now. So I think the one I did, I want to say it was in Wild Winter with Polly's. I think. I'm just going to check. I know the page, I just don't remember what book it was in. Yes, here it is. So this one was done with polychromos. So did I even base any of this? So the only thing that was based in alcohol marker was the building. But everything else is polychromos except for like, the watercolor metallic parts. But that's all polychromos. So they have like that good earthy kind of feel, and they don't smear. I can do this all day long and it's not gonna smear, not a single bit. So that I like. I think I want to say there was a page in here where I used some Prismacolor. Like if I'm looking for a certain like color or something and my polys don't have it, or for whatever reason my other sets don't have it, then I may bring out the... Hey, stop licking my coloring books. What's the matter with you? I haven't done anything in Odyssey. I may bring out the Prismacolors, but hi Kimberly, Foxy, hey. So I'm trying to see. Stop licking my coloring book. What is going on with you today? Stop it. Knock it off. What I don't use them often, so it's very hard to find a page because I don't use them. I only use them for when I'm like doing something to show you guys, because I don't really like them that much. I know there was a page. Okay, so like here, around the clock, like the gold in the chain, that was Prismacolor. What is that noise? Oh, I guess they're walking on the roof. All right. Just the gold, and I think the butterflies too was Prismacolor. So they have really nice... I love the colors, don't get me wrong. It's just the smearing I don't like. And I rest my hand on my pages a lot. So when it smears, it irritates my soul. I think this one was Polly's and Holbein's. Yeah. Yep. But that's the only page I guess I can find where I put... I mean, seriously? I mean, I know I don't use them a lot, but I'm sure there's... Because once I got my Holbeins, I really threw them to the back somewhere. Yes, I am having a much, much better day than yesterday. So yesterday was really crummy, and I just needed to kind of... I slept most of yesterday just so that nothing else crummy would happen. Yeah, most of my pages are with my polys, though. Either my polychromos or, something of that nature. Uh, let's see. I guess I probably should do a more. Oh, but I haven't done one for the polys yet. I mean, for the Prismacolors. I did where I was going through my pencil collection. There's videos on that, but I haven't done one for the Prismacolors yet. Just because I'm dreading on using them, honestly. Uh, I'm really not a fan of them. And then a lot of the times when I'm sharpening them, they break. That's another thing that kind of annoys me. So it's only so much that a pencil, you know, I can only put up with so much. So if you're consistently breaking on me or, you know, smearing or doing anything strange like that, I'm less likely to use it. Uh, just simply because it's just too much effort. View, hey. So what I like to do, I'm just putting all of these back to the side. I think those are the ones that, you know, my favorites is my polys and my Holbeins. Those are my top favorites. Um, and since you like the Prismacolors, I would push you towards the Holbeins, but they are expensive. But they do blend nicely. Um, because I only have I refuse to get pencil sets where I can't buy the pencil open stock. So I only have a few sets. I only have the Prismacolors, the Polys, the Light Fast, the Pablos, and the Holbeins. And I have a few Luminance pencils too. Not too many of those. Those I just get colors that help complement my Light Fast because I use them together. So I don't think I need a whole set of that. I say that now, but at some point you'll probably see me and be like, "Didn't she say?" And I'll have the whole set, but not right now. I'm not in a rush to get it. I don't think I need it right now. Um, Team Prisma, yeah. View is also Team Prismacolor. It's a lot of people that prefer the Prismacolors over the polys, but really it depends. It's gonna depend on you, um, because I can say polychromos is better than Prismacolors, and half the chat will come after me. So it's gonna really depend on you. But if you like the Prismacolors, there's ways around, the smearing and all of that. And then I don't know if there's a way around how much the pencil breaks, but there's ways around the other stuff. I just don't have the patience for it. That's all. Um, you said I'm half and half. Yeah, the polychromos, they're very forgiving too. You can, if you mess up, you can erase them pretty good. Um, as long as you're not, scrubbing them down on the paper. But they're really good. I like them. They're definitely my top favorite. Follow very closely by the Holbeins. Um, and I typically use those together too. So now, View, are you going to be on the panel with Foxy tonight? Because I was so confused. I was half asleep when I was reading the community post on Foxy's wall. I was like, okay, is she gonna be up there or? Because I'm gonna be in the chat. I'm off today, so I can actually watch. I may not be chatting much because I'm gonna be coloring, because that's kind of, you know. So I'm gonna be there, but I'm gonna be there quietly. Yeah, and certain pencils will make your hands hurt. Like for some reason, even though the Light Fast is about the same thickness as the Holbeins, and also, like they're both round. The Light Fast for some reason they make my hands hurt after a while, and I don't know. It could be just the texture of the pencil. Maybe I'm thinking is what's causing it, because man, after a while, that's why it's taking me so long to complete certain pages in my Kirby's book, because the light fast, they make my hands hurt, but they work so well in Kirby's books. What book is this? This is Aviary. This one's Aviary. I had started this page on the one of my silent coloring videos, and I did like a little bit of the pages because my silent coloring videos is only like 20 minutes long, and I just did a little bit, and I was like, well, I kind of want to work on it some more, so here I am. Um, I I I don't know. I was so out of it yesterday. I wanted to record. I had a couple videos I needed to record that didn't get done. I was just like, ooh, it just did nothing got done. It was like one of those days where you just like, oh, forget everything. You know, it'll get done when it get done type of things. And too much going on. So I just was like, no, sleep the day away. Sleeping one day away won't hurt. Which one? The bird? This one? I need to find, I know what color the bird is, but I can't find the post-it note because I wrote down then what for the bird, but I can't find the post-it note for the rest of the colors. And I thought maybe I would have stuck it back here, but I can't find it. So I have to like kind of try to remember what the rest of the colors were. Or it could have been this one, our Christmas in July one, that I need to finish the ice cream and stuff in the background and the penguins, and then during Christmas time we'll probably finish this one. Um, or it could have been this one, the color palette challenge one that we did. Probably that one. Hi Candy, how are you? Yeah, the light fast pencils is a whole nother breed, but they make my hands hurt. So I definitely would say that the polys and the Holbeins are my favorite. You'll probably catch me using those the most. But then it also depends on the book because I find that I like how the light fast works in Kirby's books. So I now use those more in his books. I'll still use my other pencils, but I use those the most. But they do make my hands hurt, so I do pay for it. um, and then in the mythographic books, pretty much everything works in here. So I just use whatever depending on what color. Whoops. Depending on what color I need. I don't know what kind of eraser this is, but it's erasing the ink of the color book. But I think the background's going to be dark, so it's okay. But I just use, depending on the color, what color combo I'm looking for, that's what pencil I'll use. But the polys work really good in here. For sure, for sure. You see I'm using the Holbeins. They work fine in here. I mean, all the pencils work pretty well in these mythographic books. I don't know what kind of paper this is, but they need to use these for all coloring books because this paper's great. Water works in here, so you know. But if you already have the Prismacolors, do you have the full set? Because if you have the full set of the Prismacolors, before you get another set, I would say get used to using those, learn them, and learn them like the back of your hand, because that's what I did with my polys. I can pick colors out of that set with my eyes closed, and it's not, I don't have, like, the Holbeins is probably getting to that point. But I don't have too many sets where I can do that, where I can just pull a color out and be like, okay, this is the color I want. I know what it looks like. I know what it's gonna look like mixed with this color. Um, you know, Only thing I don't have memorized is the numbers. But I've got the color names memorized. Um, so I would suggest learning the ones you have first. And the Prismacolors are also cheaper to replace. I think the Prismacolor and in the Polychromos is probably the cheapest ones to replace. So like if you get low on a color, they're both like $1 or something. When you start getting towards like the Holbeins and stuff like that, they're like, I've got like 3 or 4 that I need to replace, and that's gonna be a good amount because each one is like, those Holbeins are like $7 a pencil. So, um, but if you just want to kind of experiment with something else while you're learning the Prismacolors, um, I really still would suggest the Polychromos because you can't really go wrong with that pencil. You really can't. So the the who Woosmers? What's that? Is that a pencil? They were too expensive for. Oh, okay. Well, I won't even look into it then. Are they like an artist brand pencil or just like one of those budget ones? Well, if you sent them back, I'm not gonna waste. Yeah, I ain't gonna waste my time. Cause if you sending it back, it must be bad. Cause View will try anything. She's more experimental when it comes to the supplies than I am. I'm more cautious. I'm like, I don't know, but View will try the brand. She'll give him a chance faster than I would. Basic budget, $30. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think after, what set was that I got? I want to say the Brute Fooners. I think that was the last budget set where I was like, okay, I'm not buying another budget set because I can use that to buy replacements of my main sets, or I can use that, put that money away, and get a better set and just save for a better set. And a lot of those budget pencils are very crumbly, which also kind of annoys me too. The Brewfoners, though, even though they were a budget set, they were nice, but you can't buy those individually. So I use those for work. I keep them at work, and when I'm coloring or when my coworkers is coloring at work, that's what they use. Um, every now and then, I will bring a set with me, depending on what I'm working on. But I'll usually just bring whatever colors I'm using, so I'm not carrying my whole pencil case around. Because, Lord, I can imagine if someone were to try to take my things, I would probably be out of a job. So, to eliminate that, I don't take them. I just take like whatever colors I'm working on for that page because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be using all of them anyway. So, why bring the whole set with me? Because I move around at work. So, it's like, okay, when I get a minute is when I sit down and, color. And it's not like I'm going to finish a whole page. So, it's like hyper focus on whatever um, part of the page. Like, for example, this one, I would just bring the colors for the pages that's floating around, and that's what I would bring to work with me. I wouldn't bring my whole pencil case because I'm not coloring anything but these pages. Yeah, I took Wilder going to work. Um, that is before I was moving around. I was like stationary in one spot, so I was able to, you know, sit and watch it and make sure nothing happened to it. I had one incident where a lady picked it up and moved it from where I had it, and I kind of went off, and I'm like, please don't do that. Like, don't touch things that don't belong to you, because if you damage it, you are not going to want to pay for it. But now that I'm like moving around, I don't bring my whole set to work with me, because I don't want to accidentally get up and leave it, or I don't want something to happen where I have to get up in a hurry and, I have to leave my thing sitting there, and then it's like, oh, someone walked off with a whole, you know, $200-300 set of pencils, and then I have to get Metro involved, and then they're probably gonna be looking at me sideways like, you got us checking airport cameras for a set of colored pencils, and then I have to explain to them like they're not just colored pencils, like the price, and it's a whole process. So nope, don't bring them. Faint it. Hey Mary. Yeah, I'm a bit. I don't just bring anything. Like I do bring my Switch to work with me. But that stays in my backpack unless I'm playing it, and I haven't had an issue with that. Knock on wood. But as far as like my art supplies and stuff, like it really just depends. But I'm not bringing a whole set of pencils, especially my Holbeins, because I could imagine if someone walked off with those. And I'm not saying like everyone is gonna walk off, watch everybody, but at the same time, watch everybody, because you never know, you know. So brute fooners, that's the work pencil right there. Because I don't care if someone walks off with those, because that's a budget pencil, and honestly, they're half gone already. Like there's people at work that actually colors with them, so you know. Yeah. So those are the pages. I still have the pages in the book to do, but I think I got all of the outside pages. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I know I want the owl to be like a dark brown, but there's like some mystery smoke that's coming out of here. I don't know what color I want that to be. I also think I want to add, because some of these pages have like little shapes. I don't know if you guys can. Hang on. Don't want to zoom in now? Okay, there we go. Some of the pages have like little shapes in them, like that one, and there's one like down here. So I was thinking I want to put maybe like some gold pen or something like that over those. I'm thinking. And then I kind of want the background. I was thinking purple at first, but now I'm thinking like a dark blue. And then maybe have like the smoke be like a light blue, is what I'm thinking. Because I know I want the background to be kind of dark. Because I want to add, once I put like um, the background down, I want to put maybe like a little glow effect kind of. But I think I want the smoke to be like a lightish blue. But I'm going to keep these colored pencils out because I still have the pages in the book, but I didn't want to bore you guys with that. So, I love my job, Judy. For that reason, I work alone on my shifts. I color. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you're in the office. When I would leave my things in the office, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of bringing it, because I'm only in the office for like the first 30 minutes of my shift, and then maybe like the last hour. And I'm usually doing something, so it's like kind of defeats the purpose of bringing it. Um so I think I want to pull out, because the Pablos work pretty good in here too. And I'm flipping through these like I actually know what these colors look like, but I don't. I have my chart over here for these because I was using it for something else. I want like kind of like this blue, like a greenish, Maybe I'm thinking like this light green. Maybe like light green, turquoise blue, maybe cobalt. Because I don't want it to be too dark. So let me bring those out and see. Yeah, well, it's like the professional brands, tailor made, like the ones that are of higher quality. Those are like the artist pencils. And then you just have like the regular ones that they use for just like kids or adult coloring specifically. That's just of a lower quality, which is why they cost far less. Um, but I would turquoise green, turquoise blue, cobalt blue. I would just kind of play around. Like I said, I would get like stock, stock, single stock of a couple different brands. And then if you go in the stores, some of the stores have like if you have a Blix, I know they have Light Fast, they have the Polys, they have the Luminance. What else did they have? Well, mine. A lot of the Hi Deb, how are you? How are you doing? Welcome in. If you go in Blix, they have a color pencil section and the pencils are just hanging out there. You can try them. So spend some time in there, try it, see which ones you like, and then can while you're there, you can compare the price of there versus Amazon of the ones you like, and they have different sets and stuff like that. I understand, like, people have certain budgets and stuff, but I don't recommend the budget brands because if you're serious in adult coloring, I don't recommend them because you can't replace single colors on a lot of them, and it's kind of like a waste of money to me. But that's just my opinion. I feel like that same money that you bought, that budget brand with, you could have spent on a nicer pencil that you would like, and then you can replace just that one pencil. You need more pinks. Yes, we all need more colors. I was saying the same thing about my paint pens. I was like, oof, I need some more reds and pinks. Deb, yeah, I'm personally not a Prismacolor fan. I know some people that are, but I personally am not. I run into too many issues with the Prismacolors. They break too many times. I spend more time sharpening than anything else. They smear. The colors are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love the colors, but it's just too many issues. They smear. I don't have the patience for it. Also, I like to layer when I color, and they don't layer as well as my other pencils, so I don't use them as much. Um, but like I said, everybody, is definitely different. So like I said, I would just kind of go with testing them out before anything else. They are very waxy, and that's kind of, I think, what makes them so soft. Um, I prefer a harder pencil as well. I have like I said, the Holbeins is soft, but they're not like super soft. They're not like Prismacolor soft, like where it feels like it's gonna melt if it's too hot of a day. Um, I don't really have that problem, so just doing a quick test here. I don't think I need that cobalt blue. This one seems kind of, I don't think I need this one. I mean, maybe if I need to like darken it more, but I'll keep it just in case. But that's gonna be like this little smoke that's going around. Um, so for the pages, for the papers, I was using the Holbeins. Now I'm using the Caran d'Ache Pablos. I switch it up. I don't keep, I don't use. Sometimes I will use one set on like a page, a whole page, but sometimes I like to mix it up because there's certain sets that have certain colors that I like to use for certain things, and I just know that it's going to work. So I know I can go to that set and just pull those pencils out, because I also keep track of most of my color combos. So I can pull out my color combo book and know like, okay, this is the color that I want. Here's the pencils and here's the set that they're from. So a lot of the times it's a mix of stuff going on my pages. But yeah, not that I'm trying to like steer anybody away from the Prismacolors or anything, but I am just not a fan of those. I know a lot of people that really likes them and it works for them, but that's why I always tell people just try stuff out, because what doesn't work for me, it might be the best thing for you. So just try them out. Go into a store and try them out. Blix. They have like a whole pencil section. They have like Derwent drawing and pro color and some other colors that they have, you can test out. And they don't mind you testing them either. That's basically what they're on the floor for. You just try them out, and then you don't even have to buy it from that store. You can order it from wherever is cheaper, but go in there and test it out. I haven't been in Blix in a while. I need to go. I'm gonna have to place an order online because they don't have Holbeins in the store where I'm at, and I need some Holbein replacements. But that is my store. We only have one out here, and it's not exactly close, but when I do go, it's pretty nice. I like going in there, even if I don't buy anything. I like just going in there. Um, they usually have like little contests and stuff that you can take part in. I haven't taken part in any of them, but they frame your stuff up in the store. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I got a couple videos I gotta make today. So today is gonna be a YouTube recording day, and also because I want to do, I started a color along um, with music, because I know some people were asking for a color along with music versus me talking. So I started one in Labyrinth, and it's this one. So part one is up, which is the building, and then I'm slowly doing part two. So I want to record part two of that probably later today. Plaza Art Materials, what's that? Yeah, my Blix is a small one. I mean, a lot of people say this one is a good size, but I've seen Blix bigger than this. Than the one that I have here. I think this one is pretty small. Their color pencil section is definitely is not of the greatest They don't have Holbeins. They only have limited colors of the polys and the luminance, and I think it's better to just use as kind of like a starting place to test to see what you like. But I would ultimately, because they have more things on their online store, so I would ultimately go there and look. um they often have sales too, and then if you buy like 6 pencils or more, you get like a discount. So that's in the store and online too. That one, I think that's like a permanent thing that they do. When is Missile Month? um I mean, we can do it in November if you want to skip. If you want to not do Millie Murata, we can go back to Mythographic for the month of November, and then we can do Millie Murata in January. We can do it like that. Yeah, you can find some good stuff on Facebook Marketplace. You want to do Millie next month? Okay. Because I color in Mythographic year round, so I mean, it's like this month is Camellia de Rico month, but I still color in Mythographic too, because I have a lot of these and I like coloring in them. And I'm like, well, I have so many of them. I'm like, let me actually color in them, which I like doing anyway. So it's not like it's a burden or anything. But I have so many of them, and they just keep coming out with them, and I'm gonna keep buying them, especially the ones by Joseph. I really like his. His are my favorite. I haven't tried too many of the other. It's usually Joseph and Fabiana. Why is my thing doing that? It's usually one of those two, and I just got, what was it, Magical Beast or Mythical Beast or something like that. Um, that one's by someone else. You have to run out. Okay, I'll see you on Foxy's live. Cause what time is it? It's 1:30 now. So I'll probably go for a little bit more, and then I need to charge my laptop. So I mean, not my laptop. I do not even own my tablet. Is what I was trying to say. Um, oh, okay. Um, Let me see here. Do, do, do. I don't even know how to get to. Hang on. My my sister had got me an apron a while ago. I need to wash it because it's covered in paint. I was painting away. Um, Let me just, sorry guys, I'm trying to, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Um, I need to wash it because I want to make sure that, and then also I was weird. I wore it like as soon as she gave it to me. So it was kind of like fresh out the package. So it was like kind of hard. So I want to wash it and put like a lot of fabric softener in it so it can be a little softer. And then I think I'm going to use that one as like just for paint because it's like covered in, because I use like acrylic and acrylic wash. So it's covered in that stuff. Because I would just like wipe, when it gets on my hands, I would just wipe it on my apron. So it's not like gross or anything, but it's enough paint on there for me to not use it right now. But I do want to get another one for just, I don't know, just to wear and be fashionable as an artist, I guess. um, if you check your email here in a second, so you're not mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. Yeah, I want a cute one though. I want one like, I know they have where you can get like custom ones. I don't know if I want like a, I don't know if I want it to be like custom, but I do want to have like, I don't know, I might get one with like my character on it. That would be cool, I think. If I can find someone to do that, that would be awesome. I feel like I need to add another color to this. I don't know what color though. I'm gonna add some white just to, because I want like some of these areas to remain kind of bright. I could just blend it, but I mean, not blend it, but like, I have an artist apron I got on Amazon. Yeah, I want something cool with light. I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards getting one with like my character on it. That would be cute. And that one will just be like for when I'm drawing and, doing something non-paint related. and or maybe like, for watercolor even. But I don't want to use it for acrylic cuz um I would hate to like mess it up. So, I'm thinking using it for like watercolor or even to just sit and draw. It would probably be good for motivation too. Make me feel fancy, like, oh, I've got my fancy, art thing on, and I don't know. You guys, I have no idea, but it sounds nice. Um, where is just grabbing a white? I know my hand's in the way. Okay, I have a luminance white. I guess this is buff titanium, but it'll work. I think it'll be fine. Um, could have grabbed my Holbein white too, but that's too much work. Yeah, I think the blue is good. That's gonna be good. Oh, I can't find the chat. What happened? Jeez. Okay. It just the what happened? Okay, there we go. Yeah, makes you feel fancy. See, not the only one. I'm not crazy all the time anyway. And then I want to I have to do the line work. I have another coloring page I'm gonna put up, but this one is going to be for members of my coffee. So I have one in my shop, and then this one's going to go up for free for any one of my members. Um, I was thinking to set it for free for my followers too, but I don't know if that's an option. So if that's an option, then it'll be free for my followers too. But as of now, just my members. So I'll have two Halloween pages. I have one up in my shop already, in my coffee shop. Um, I don't have access to my Etsy. So if you guys are buying things from my Etsy and you are coming across issues, you're going to have to email me because I can't reply back to you on Etsy because I don't have access to it. They locked me out of it when I got my new phone. and they want my entire history basically to reopen it. And I'm like, I'm not giving you that because you guys said you wouldn't ask for that stuff, and now you're asking for it. And so, no, because that makes me wonder, why are you asking for something you said you would never ask for? So that's kind of where I am with Etsy, and I can't get into it. So, working in dark art nightmare coloring book. I think I have. Is that the black one? Like the. I think I have that one or one of the ones in that series. Um, yeah. So I'm moving everything over to my coffee, and I've moved most things. My swatch charts is moved over there already. And then I am working on doing color combo PDFs. And then I will move those over. But I have coloring pages up over there and everything. But I would recommend, if you are looking to purchase something, do it from coffee. Because if you run into any issues, I can respond to you faster on there. Um, You could still buy from Etsy. It's just that if you have any issues, I won't be able to reply to you. Um, so once my listings at Etsy is over, though, that's it. I'm not going to renew them because I won't be able to because I don't have access. So once they expire, you will have to purchase from Coffee because I won't have access to renew them over there. And I hope, since they locked me out, I hope they removed any of my information as well because that makes me a little nervous. Yeah, I think I have that one. It's like super windy outside all of a sudden. Oh boy, that's not good. I like how you guys have like all these cool like stores where you can go in and get coloring books, and it's like I've got Barnes and Nobles, but you guys have like Ollie's. I keep hearing about Ollie's. I don't have one of those. So I live through you guys. When you post your books that you got from Ollie's, I'll be like, ooh, like the Dimensions book that you guys I think are finding at Ollie's. I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna get a hold of that one. Um, Not that I really need any more coloring books. I really don't. But when you see them, it's just like, ooh, that's a cool one. I need it. Like the Art of War one, I started a page in that one. Naturally I started it with my polys because usually whenever I get a new book, that's usually the first pencil that I kind of test the book out with. Um, so I started a page in that, but I have a lot of different pages going. I have a lot of whips. It's very rare that I actually finish a page, which is kind of sad, but I like working on different pages. So a lot of people are looking for like finished pages videos, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have any finished pages. But I do like to show like my progress. Like that's why I do like weekly updates versus like, monthly um progress videos or finished pages or whatever they're called, because I don't have any, because I work in a lot of different stuff. Um, Millie Murata. Yeah, I seen Millie's new book. I was like, but I haven't colored in the one I have. So I mean, I did. I haven't finished a page, but I did some coloring in it. And I don't know if that justifies enough for me to get her new one. So what I will do though is, because since we're doing Millie next month, I'm just gonna color in the one that I've got and figure out a style and a way to color in her book that I like. and we'll go from there. And if I find a good style or a good method, then I'll think about getting the new one. But for now, I don't even really have the slightest idea on how I want to color in her book. So I've tried different methods, but I don't have one that I want to stick to. So we'll see. But I'll probably do some Pokemon playing today. Got a lot of that to do. I'm still hunting for certain shiny Pokemon. Crystal store? Hmm. I know Millie Murata books. When I was in California, I would see her books a lot at Walmart. Um, I don't go to the Walmart out here because um it's interesting. So I don't go in there. And the last time I went in there, there was a lady threatening the place, to say the least. So I was like, you know what? I don't think this is a store that I should be visiting frequently. Not in this neighborhood. I mean, it wasn't in my neighborhood, thankfully, but it was just like, it was the closest one to me. And I was like, no, thank you. And I haven't been back. So if I need something from Walmart, it gets ordered online because that store is a little wild and I don't want to be in there when the wildness takes place. So, but I keep hearing really good stuff about Ollie's, and I will take an Ollie's over this Walmart we got. Plus, then there's no more 99-cent stores, and supposedly they're turning into Dollar Trees, and so far, only one that was over here has been turned into a Dollar Tree, and it's in the next city over. So I'm like, the rest of them are still just kind of closed down 99-cent stores, and I'm like, all right, at some point, you know, but when one does open, I would like to go and see because they're supposed to have supposedly some good things. So I would like to go and see what they have at the very least. But I used to see her books all the time in Walmart. It would be her books, it would be Joanna's books, and every now and then you would see Kirby. I see a lot of Kirby in Target. I don't see him too much in Walmart. Um, well, I haven't been to Walmart in years, but I haven't I see him more in Target, and then I see Mythographic in Target. Target normally has like those coloring books that are based off of like TV shows. I see a lot of those. Like the official such and such TV show type of coloring books. I see a lot of those in Target. Oh no, a Dollar Tree and a Family Dollar mixed into one. I know that's chaotic. that doesn't that does not sound like a fun trip to the store. Have you been in there? I'm so curious now. Because why is it mixed together? I think it'll probably be easier if I did the background with um alcohol marker. What is that? Is that part of the bird? No, I think that's part of the smoke. Um, I think I'm gonna do it in alcohol marker. And if all else fails, then I'll use acrylic. I said been once. Oh no. You saying that you've been once and that's it is enough. Say no more. Yeah, that sounds scary. I wouldn't. Those two mixed together does not sound like a fun trip. View. Yeah, sometimes sometimes it be like that. You just be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. That was me yesterday on everything. I was like, nope, I'll do it tomorrow. Nope, do it tomorrow. Nope, didn't want to do nothing. I'm just going over all of these so I know where the smoke is at. If this is smoke, I have no idea what this is. It's some magical, smoky looking stuff. So I'll probably be working on this page. It depends on how I feel later on if I'm gonna record the second part of that other one. If I'm still feeling like I want to work on this one, then it probably won't get done until Sunday. Um, because I do like the way this one's turning out, but we'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing. And that is the wind that you guys hear out there. If you guys can hear that rumbling noise, which is good. Perfect video gaming weather, which is what I'm about to go do while I watch Foxy and View on game night. Probably play Pokemon, but at the same time, I need to kind of check on my farm on Farm Together too. Thankfully, it's not in real time because everything would be dead because I haven't played in like a month. Has it been a month? Yeah, probably like a month. Um, it's not like it's really going anywhere, but I need to, when I'm at home, play like my computer games, and then when I'm out, play my Switch games. But I be so into my Switch games that my poor little computer games be getting neglected. I haven't turned on The Sims in ages. Um, I really can't wait for the next one. And it's like I don't want to buy like any more expansions for this one because I think the next one is coming out next year or the year after that. So I'm like, I'll use what I have because all I do is build houses and stuff anyway. Um, use what I have, and then when the next one comes out, I also need to focus on upgrading my computer too because I don't know what I'm gonna need for that next one, but my computer it's time for a new video card, I think, and probably everything, probably a new motherboard and everything else because it hasn't been upgraded since it was built. No, I think I got a new video card. I think, what am I missing? I don't know. I'm not the computer person. He is. So you jump from book to book too. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. So it's like, exactly. And it's like for me, I'll work on a page, and then if I feel like I'm not really sure what colors and stuff I want to use, I don't get too hung up on it. I just move on to the next page until I can think about what color I want to do or what I want to work on next. Or I might just not be feeling that page for the day, and I might be willing to color in something else. So that's what I do. I don't force myself to color the same page because then I feel like it's not gonna come out the way I want it to. It's gonna come out worse because I'm trying to force myself to do it. So And then the mythographic books, it's just so easy to jump around because all the pages is so cool and you just want to work on all of them. So that's what I do. Like I have one that's got like at least 20 whips in it. A new update for Stardew Valley. See, I have Stardew Valley on the Switch and I think also on the PC, but it's been a minute. Um, I I don't know. I think I would be able to jump back into it just fine, but knowing me, I'm gonna want to like start a new farm and all of that, and then it's kind of like you don't need to start a new farm. You've been working on this farm for ages. Why would you start a new farm? But then it's like I also haven't played in ages. All right, view. See you in a bit. So but I do have it, and then I will also, like I said, I want to stream more games too, because I know quite a few of the people that watch me do play games. So I kind of like sometimes it's like, okay, let's take a break from the coloring and let's, do something else. And I mean, it's not really a break for me because I game all the time, but a break from you guys watching me sit here and color. Even though I know you guys like watching me color, you might like watching me play the game too. I did a video where I opened and showed off my Disney trading cards that I got. I haven't posted it yet, but um, I did record it in my Pokemon cards. I wanted to do a stream where I was shiny hunting for certain Pokemon, but I don't know. I also want to make it to where it's easy for you guys to understand for the ones that don't play Pokemon and you're like, what are you looking for? And why are you going, beating up these poor guys like in the same spot for the last 20 minutes? So I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet, so I haven't done it. But, and then I also have Zelda that I need to, it's just so much that I want to show you guys. Zelda needs to be finished. We started that and we're on episode, I think, 2 or 3, and that's as far as we got. So I might do that on Sunday. I just need a nice push. I have to hook it back up to the computer because I hooked it up to the TV because I was playing something and I needed to see what I was doing. So I hooked it up to the TV, so that's where my Switch is at right now. So I would have to hook it up to the computer. Or, I mean, I could just show it from the TV, but my TV's big enough. But I was trying to have it not look so rigged together. I have some smoke here, and then we have some up there, and over here in this corner. I don't even know how I missed this part. Yeah, so, but I play a lot of games. Most of them are like farming games, sim games, city builder games. I started playing Fabledom. That's a city building game, but like set in fairy tale world. So that one's kind of cool. But that one's kind of slow paced. So you guys will probably get bored watching that one because that one's like actual city management and it's very slow paced and we can spend an hour just watching them collect wood. And I know you guys don't want to watch that because half the time I don't. I'll just start it and sit my game down and be like, okay, they're collecting wood, they're building this building, it's going to take X amount of time. I'll sit my game down and go do something else. Um, so I don't know if that's a good, like, they have a creative mode, but right now I'm playing story mode so I can learn the game. Well, thank you, Candy. I hope so, cause my channel's kind of random. Like I do art and games but I think that it's good that it's random. Because it's more so my channel is more so the things that I like to do and that I want to show you guys. So I like the randomness. I'm cool with it. I hope you guys are cool with it. The next stream you waiting is a huh? I got confused on that last comment. I don't know if I'm reading it properly. But yeah, I try to just kind of show off everything that I like to do, is what I was getting at without rambling. And then I also try to have like a mix of uploads too, because not everybody can catch the streams. And I know it's kind of weird watching the streams back. So I try to do like uploads for the people that like watching just uploads. And this first layer is looking crazy, but it's not supposed to really look perfect because it's the base layer, so it's going to be covered anyway. You could easily do this part with like pencil. I mean, not pencil, with marker or watercolor. But I opted to do it with pencil for whatever reason. No real reason, honestly, just other than that's what's sitting in front of me. So, all right, we got some ribbons and stuff, so that's not part of the smoke. There's a little piece back here that is, and I think this also is. Let's see. I think this big old puffball piece right here I managed to miss as part of the smoke. It pays to kind of step back and look and see if you missed anything. That's why I'm doing this base coating. The next person stream you're waiting to go live, is she part of the... Yes, Foxy Colorist. She is. She was in the chat earlier. I don't know. I need to learn how to post like somebody's channel. I have no idea how to do that, but if somebody does, she's in the chat. She was in the chat like up. She probably left chat to go get ready for her stream, cause she's streaming at yeah, that didn't do it very well. But that's her YouTube name right there. I think she's streaming in about 2 hours. So she may not be in chat anymore, but she's probably going to go get ready. But she is part of the coloring community. She's fun to watch. I like going over to her lives. I like looking at all her videos. Her shorts are pretty funny. She does a good job with her shorts. I need to hire her to do my shorts, because my shorts are I mean, they're okay, but I'm not like, I don't really like, there'd be a lot of people on like the social media and the Instagram and the TikToks, whatever those things are that they make, the little short videos. I'm not good at that. So my shorts are kind of plain. I'm also not really good at editing either. Believe it or not, with all the video games I play, I am not a computer person. I don't know how to navigate through a computer very well. Thankfully, he is here for that, because I don't... The struggle. So, as far as like editing and all that type of stuff, I am not good. I just learned how to add music and take the sound out of my videos. So, all right, we got the base down for all this. There's a piece right here for all the smoke. So once, let me zoom out. Once all of this is colored, the only thing really left is, because I'm gonna finish the pages probably tonight, but the bird, the background, and this here I'm gonna probably make like gold or something. But there's gonna be like little elements of gold like the stand, and then there's like a little buckle here. There's gonna be some gold there. There's a buckle on this book, like a little lock. Um, maybe the feather on the back of the arrow I might do gold. So a lot of the elements, and maybe like the words too in the book. I'm not sure, but I think I made good progress on this today because it was driving me crazy because the only part that was like done was like these little pages from the silent coloring video, and I was like, let me work on this page because it was driving me crazy. And then I really want to finish this one. We did this one together. We started it. This one was with the Albert Durer, so I'm probably gonna work on this sometime this week. Though I didn't write the colors down, I just wrote like, oh, that wasn't smart. But I think, hang on, if I was really smart, and I wasn't, I was gonna say I would have turned the pencils, the correct direction, but I didn't. So now I need to go and find the colors for that. I thought I wrote them down, and it doesn't seem that way. I have like a load of post-it notes over here on the side, but I don't. Oh wait, did I? No, this is something different. I snatched that post-it note down so fast because I thought that was the colors, but it's not. Um, I thought I wrote them down, but no. If I did, it's going to be elsewhere. Um, Unfortunate. But oh, thank you, Candy. Yeah, I need to start. That was not. I have a. Oh, by the way, that's my new coloring page. If you guys are interested in it, it's on my coffee shop. But I have a book here. It might be in here because sometimes I'll keep like the coloring pages, the combos, if I'm like in the middle of a page. I would have wrote it down. I did. Yay. Okay. I wrote them down. So I can actually work on this. And I was using my Albert Durer pencils, dry. You can do that or you can use your polys, but I'm so glad I wrote these down. Yes. Okay. That's good. Now I wish I'd have did the same for that other mythographic page I was working on with the bird. I don't think I did for that one, unfortunately. Kirby? What's Kirby? Nope. This is the Wildergorn page I was working on, so nope. I didn't write the colors down for that one. Unfortunate. But I can probably... I have the colors for the bird, but for the coins, I don't have the color for them. But I mean, it's just it looks like a typical gold. I might have it in my color combo book, which has, I redid it. I put it in a bigger book because maybe, I mean, it could be a typical, maybe this will probably be the closest thing. This is gonna have to work because I don't have the colors for it. But yeah, I'll probably work on a little bit of this today. And then get these pages done. Maybe a little bit more of the blue, we'll see. But I'm feeling the mythographic books, so that's what I'm back in. But I think that's it for you guys. I will catch you guys later. Again, this is an aviary. In case anybody wanted to follow along, it's the owl page. And I used Holbein's and Pablo's so far on it. But I'll catch you guys next time. I'll probably be on Sunday. either gaming or coloring. Don't know which one yet, whatever I'm feeling like for the day. Um, oh yeah, of course. Thank you, Deb. Thanks. By the way, everyone, Deb is new. She's new to the chat and the channel also, I think so. I forgot to tell everyone that earlier. She's new. Everybody say hi to Deb. Um, and I think I probably should record a video later today on my finished and multiple millions of whips I have in my mythographic books, because I don't recall how recent my other one was, and I do have newer books and things like that. So probably do that later today or later this week. Um, but keep a lookout for that. And if you guys have not followed me over on Coffee, please go follow me over there. It's free to follow. You don't have to join or anything like that, but um, the following helps a lot. So feel free to follow me over there. The link is always in the description, as well as my Etsy, my Instagram, my Facebook group, if you guys want to join. My Facebook group is the easiest way to show off your coloring pages to me. So if you want me to see your coloring pages or any follow alongs that you guys do with me, the Facebook group is the fastest and easiest way for me to see it. I'm hardly on Instagram, but feel free to follow me over there. That's always in the description. But the Facebook group, if you want to show me your pages, or if you just want to show me what you're working on or show everybody what you're working on, the Facebook group is the fastest and easiest way to do that. So I'll see you guys over on Foxy's channel in a couple hours. I'll be in the chat. We can all chat and have fun with her game night. Her game nights are really fun, so I hope to see you guys over there. And I'll catch you guys back again on my channel on Sunday. All right, bye guys.